Believe it or not, you are only 5 steps away from an organized garage. I don't know if I believe it or not, but Patty Claire is here to tell us how to keep it simple. And first, well, you know, it takes me about a year to get in a condition where I should want to clean it.
That's correct.
So I should make a plan then, huh?
Right. And garages, just like attics and basements, somehow they always collect all these things in your house that you just don't know what to do with. And before you even begin to start to plan that day that you're going to clean out your garage, you really have to take 4 important things into consideration. One is pick a day that you actually have 6 or 8 hours to do the project, because it really is one of those projects that you want to do it, hopefully start to finish. Pick a day where you know it's going to be sunny out, it's not going to rain.
Because you have to take stuff outside.
Right, and the last thing you want to do is have everything out and have the thunderstorms roll in.
How about the cold beer in the refrigerator in the
That
garage?
would help along the process quite well too.
It can go either way with that.
Yes. And then of course enlist the help of others. Many hands make light work, and of course when you're coming across these things in your garage, they're not all just your things, so if you can have the people helping you there, if they own them, they can make those decisions right then and there about whether they want to keep them or not.
I can see why making a plan is a good idea, because if you have other people helping you, they want to enter the plan. I mean,
That is correct.
Then you got problems.
Well, hopefully they will take ownership of the things they own, and you can push them to say, do you really need this?
Okay.
And then lastly, look around and see, do you have a lot of big things that you're going to let go of, and do you need garbage disposals, not a garbage
Like a
trash
dumpster.
pickup, or a dumpster? Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I need a dumpster. What do you do with all that paint and that kind of stuff?
Well, you know, you want to sort the items in your garage, use your driveway to create zones, and you're going to end up like having lawn equipment, sports equipment,
Right.
and then of course put the hazardous stuff off to the side, because that has to be disposed of in a special way.
Okay, I'm saving paint because I might get some chips or something like that. How long is that paint good? I mean, should I still save some, or if it's 2 years old, throw it out?
Well, you know what, it all depends on what kind of paint it is, and so a lot of times people even think that that isn't even a place for it to be in the garage because of the temperature changes. But if it's pretty old, it usually needs to go, and most latex paint you can actually dispose of with your trash, as long as you put kitty litter in it and stir it up and let it harden.
And some of that stuff, I saw the garden stuff, is seasonal. So what do? Do you rotate the winter back in the back when it's summer, or how do you do that?
Well, you know what, if you have zones in your garage, you actually can have different areas, and it can really pretty much stay there. The key is, you know, taking the items out, taking stock of what you have, and really saying to yourself, how much do I need of one thing? Do I need 2 shop vacs? Do I need 2 weed whacks? How many shovels do I need? So as you bring things back in, ask yourself the really most important question: what is reasonable to keep? Do I honor, love, and use it? And if you can't say no, let it go, because you only have so much space in your garage to house this stuff. And remember, the optimal idea is to get the car in there too. So you want to capitalize on vertical space. As you see here, they've used a pegboard above the workbench. They've put lawn and garden equipment up on the wall. You can use shelving, and some people even buy mounts that go over the car, and they're shelves that come down and hang from the ceiling that you can store seasonal items up there that you might need to get just once a year, like lawn decorations and stuff.
So there's no need to keep it like a bicycle on the floor. You could hang,
No, they
you
even,
could hang a
yes,
bicycle
they even have great products that put bicycles up on the wall too. And remember, you have 3 walls on the garage that will help you get things up off the garage floor. And then if you are using vertical shelving and you put things in bins, label the bins so people know what belongs in there, and they can get it easily, and most importantly, return it. And then once you're done, it sounds silly, but you need to go ahead and plan and schedule another tune-up in 6 months. And 6 months from about now is just before winter hits, and we are all going to want our cars in our garages come next winter in Cleveland.
Boy, that's for sure. I mean, and all that stuff in the garage, sometimes you just can't get 2 cars in anymore.
That is true, and that's why it's so important to go through and weed out what you don't use anymore.
Okay, so what's the one thing that people don't want to throw away that they should throw away?
You know what, believe it or not, a lot of it is paints, because they always are like, I'm going to get a chip, or what happens if I need to touch up something. It really is paint.
Excellent. Yeah, we should get rid of that at my house. I got
Yeah.
like all kinds of junk. Thank
Right.
you. You always help me.
Thanks.
I told my wife that I'm looking forward to this segment because you always help. Look at that. Look how nice and neat
So
that
yeah,
can
this
be.
was an actual job that we did before and after, and they were able to get 2 cars in there.